Alright, what's up you guys? This is Shader Gamer back with another video. But you guys, I'm doing something a little bit different. On Tuesdays, I'm going to start doing something called Newsday Tuesday. This is to where me and Turtle are going to go ahead and give you guys a whole bunch of news dealing with MultiVersus. I cover MultiVersus news throughout the week, but I say I wanted a dedicated day to go ahead and give you guys a lot of news in one video, which I do that from time to time. But, you know, on Tuesday is going to be the main day that I do it now. Plus, I don't know what other days sound better with Newsday. Newsday, Wednesday, Friday night don't sound right. Newsday, Tuesday is the day. But make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and join the Shade Team today. If you have not joined the Shade Team yet, then what are you doing? Because on the channel I cover MultiVersus news and topics. And you guys, we talking about MultiVersus news and information dealing with MultiVersus on the Nintendo Switch. So you guys, let's get right into it. So you guys, on Twitter, somebody by the name King Ramses went ahead and tweeted at Tony and asked this question. Any hopes for patch notes tonight, or did the update get moved to Thursday with Gizmo? Because if you guys did not know, Gizmo was actually delayed to Thursday because he was actually supposed to come out Tuesday. But Tony went ahead and responded to King Ramses and said this: the design team has been working on patch notes probably early this week, hopefully a bit of time before the patch so everyone can digest a bit. It's a big patch. So if y'all did not know, this is about to be a huge patch for the game because it's coming with a brand new character and a whole bunch of fixes. I cannot wait to see what's in the patch notes. Hopefully, what I'm hoping for, we maybe get another stage. That will sound like something that'll be in a big patch note, right? I kind of think the patch notes is going to drop today. So you guys be on the lookout for that if you want to see all the updates for the game. Now for the second thing, Morty typing might be changing. If y'all did not know, Morty is a bruiser in the game, which to me, I thought that was a weird choice. I thought he would have been a support, and playing with him and looking at his moveset and all now, a lot of people don't think he should be a support either. Because Tony put out a poll and asked, is hashtag MultiVersus Morty and he give you three choices: a bruiser, mange, or support. Now a lot of people say mange because his moves say, you know, he kind of play like a mange in range. So a lot of people say mange, which I was one of the people that voted, and I said, yeah, mange. It makes a lot of sense. So you guys, that might be changing with them patch notes that's supposed to be coming out very soon. Because for those that may not know, Superman used to be a bruiser, but they changed him to a tank. So this won't be the first time they change somebody class. Now you guys, for the next part of the video, we have somebody tweeted at Tony about the Freefall for MultiVersus. Now me personally, I don't really play Freefall at all really, which I should probably go ahead and play some games of Freefall. I think I played a couple so far, but I don't really play it. And went ahead and they asked Tony about the knockout system or the score system for Freefall because it did not make sense to them. And then they had a crown on top of their head indicating that they are the winner or they was the leader for Freefall. Well, Tony went ahead and responded and said, assists count as points and you being rung out loses you points. So that determines the final outcome. Any suggestions to make this more clear? You see, I love the fact that Tony actually go ahead and ask the community, hey, what is your suggestion for fixing something in the game, or even asking about characters, class types, and stuff like that. Well, I like this response one person said to Tony tweet. The end of Bam responded to Tony and said, I think you have to show a more granulated report, kills, assists, total, so people can see the base math behind it. Otherwise, it just looks broken. Which that makes sense because being able to evaluate how the stats work in free-for-all would make it a lot more better for certain people to figure out what they need to do in free-for-all to win and what to avoid and what to do. So we may be having a change with free-for-all, which, you know, really, like I said, I need to go ahead and try it out myself because I don't really understand the whole system myself. I know the couple times I played, I just played for the heck of it. But you guys, that might be changing as well soon. Now, another thing that happened was that somebody by the name Michigan J Frog for MultiVersus went ahead and tweeted at Tony and said this: quick question, are knockout animations worth asking for? Like, do they have the same chance as a character getting into the game? Tony responded to the person, which I love the response, and said, what would you like to see? This is the thing, this game is full of cosmetics, right? And they're gonna be adding more and more over time. So they probably still looking for a lot more different, you know, animations for like knockouts and banners and stuff like that. So asking the community opinion on that type of stuff, that is really good to get a sense of what people are looking for or what would they buy, because who's better to ask than the community that will spend money on it. But the fact that he went ahead and asked for a suggestion, hey, I like that. I like that. Like, what do you think? And I'm sure a lot of people commented a whole bunch of stuff what they would like to see. I know me, I think it would be cool to have like a knockout animation to where it shows our gamer tag or whatever at the top or something like that. I think that'd be fire. I think that'd be a good idea. That's just me. Now you guys, we're about to talk about the Nintendo Switch, but before I get into that, you guys, whenever the video's over, go ahead and check out the origin story for MultiVersus. If you really enjoy MultiVersus and you want to see how it all started, check this video out. The link to that video will be in the description. But anyway, let's talk about MultiVersus being on a Nintendo Switch, because this is a question I get, I could say kind of a lot. This is one of the most asked questions I get. Shader, when is MultiVersus coming on a Nintendo Switch? Which I even did a video, which is one of the most popular videos on my channel, is why MultiVersus is not on the Nintendo Switch. That video popular because a lot of people want to know, when is MultiVersus going to be on the Switch, or why it's not on the Switch? Well, somebody by the name Matt Anderson posted this article on August 29, 2022 and said, is MultiVersus on Switch? Answer. And the article present that question and goes on to talk about why MultiVersus is now on the Switch. And what I'm about to do is give you guys some information about MultiVersus being on the Switch that y'all may not know about so far. Now, back in December, somebody had asked Tony this question. Hey Tony, is MultiVersus going to be on Nintendo Switch? It didn't mention, and it doesn't look like a game that the Switch can't handle. I really hope the game comes to Switch. Tony responded and said this: I understand it's a hard choice for us not to launch on the Switch, but we have limited resources and had to pick where to use those resources in the short term. Pay attention to that part right there where it says short term. Well, he went on to say, we want to enable as many players as possible to play and enjoy our game. And now it's a lot more easier to understand and explain it a lot more because I tried explaining it before. This is a small dev team. They're not really that big of a team. This is an indie studio. Yes, they have veteran developers, but they did not have that many resources to really put the game on the Switch, because of course you want to put the game on the Switch because that's like 100 million players right there on the Switch alone, right? So they want to go ahead and put the game on the Switch to get those players there. But as y'all can see, y'all could go on the internet and hear what people say, or on YouTube watch the videos, people having server issues on PlayStation, Xbox, even PC. I play on PC myself. And I will say this, unfortunately, Nintendo don't really have the best servers either. So I can see why they trying to get the resources up so they could put it on the Switch, because they even got certain regions that can't even play the game right now. So it makes a lot of sense. Unfortunately, because I really wanted to be on the Switch, because I have a lot of people on the Shade team that have a Switch that cannot play MultiVersus because that's the only system they have, and I feel for them. Like, I want everybody to be able to play the game too myself. Now, this is another thing that Tony said himself, and he said this in May. He said, I appreciate that we have limited resources, so the Switch would be awesome, but standing up the game and making it stable for our current platforms is the focus for our team. Because guess what? Like Tony said himself, in the short term, they had to pick where they was going to put their resources. And guess what? In the long term, which long term could be maybe at the end of this year, early next year, because MultiVersus was the highest selling game in August, and it's a free to play game. So I can tell y'all this, the resources is literally money, because it takes money to get servers, pay for workers and stuff like that. And guess what? This game is making bank right now, and it could go ahead and put their resources to first, fixing the game as it is right now, and then go ahead and put it on the Switch in other regions and stuff like that. Because like I said, the Nintendo Switch have like 100 million players, right? So that's a lot of people that they could go ahead and, you know, make money off of. Because the more platforms the game is on, the better. And like they said, short term, I don't know how long short term is for gaming, but hey, it could be sooner than what we think. But you guys, I want y'all to do me a favor. I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what y'all think about all these news topics and the info that I gave y'all about the Nintendo Switch. And you guys also check out the MultiVersus origin story video that I did. The link to that video is in the description. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share the video, and also subscribe and join the Shade team. Join the Shade team. Thank you guys for watching. Shout out to the Shade team as always, and I'm out.